Phillipsburg, New Jersey. Town Council meeting, February 14th, 2024. This video is regarding discussion of Resolution 2024-29. This video discusses the salary and benefits of Randy Piazza Jr., who will continue to work full-time at the Delaware River Joint Toll Bridge Commission and also serve as mayor of Phillipsburg.
Okay, Councilman Clark, you pulled yours first.
Yes, thank you. So I've had some issues coming from constituents regarding the salary. Essentially, with this, we would be designating the mayor as a full-time position, but many people find it very hard to believe that a person can have two full-time jobs at the same time. And I personally don't believe that we can provide full-time pay for part-time work. It's just my personal thought. So I, in good conscience, cannot approve this as it is currently. But I would like to offer an alternative to both my colleagues up here and something I believe the public can be very comfortable with, while also keeping to the honesty of the government. So I'd like to move or make a motion to amend the ordinance to be presented at the next council meeting to include 3 amendments. 1, I'd like the designation of the mayor's position to be changed from full-time to part-time. 2, I'd like to revisit the salary ranges to make the part-time range $20,000 instead of the $65,000 being listed in here. And then 3, I'd like to take the difference of the savings and split it amongst the 3 entities that the money's being donated. So instead of only receiving $5,000 each, they would receive $15,000 each, which I believe can better them far further.
Okay, you're making that a motion, Councilman?
Yes, please.
Okay, is there a second?
I'll second it.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilman Clark?
Yes.
Councilman Kennedy?
Oh, excuse me, hold it. I didn't see your hand there.
Can I address, since it is about me?
Sure.
Okay.
This is an open meeting, we hide nothing.
So I would just like to point out that 2 previous mayors, Harry Wine, had a full-time electric business plus a full-time property maintenance business, as well as being full-time mayor. Mayor Tersigni also had Liberty Construction, which is listed as a full-time construction business, as well as Tersigni Property Maintenance, as well as being a full-time mayor. I'd also like to say that I have agreed to take $15,000 cut. It's not $65,000. I bumped it down to $50,000 from Mayor Tersigni's previous range. I've also waived the dental at $1,100 and the health insurance, which comes in at $36,626. That's $36,000. So that total from the $15,000 salary reduction from Tersigni's, the dental that was being taken and the health insurance that is being taken is a $52,000 savings. The resolution in here is not 65, it's 50. I'm taking less than 50 of what the total cost was to the town previous. So you can make your motion, but the town is actually saving more now. And I've been to 3 different meetings where it's the first time they said they've ever had a mayor attend. So I believe I'm actually putting in more hours than Mayor Tersigni. So you can make the motion, I disagree. So here's the numbers from CFO Merlo.
Council President, if I may, I don't want you to go back and forth. But so I'm not particularly well versed in the financials of both Mayor Wyant and Mayor Tersigni, but it is my understanding that they were both semi-retired. Yes, they had.
No, it was a full-time job. They weren't retired.
Let them talk.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Excuse me.
Allergies.
You could talk. Then everyone on the council, excuse me, Councilman, is going to have to say the same thing, so I want everyone in the public to know. Go ahead.
All I'm saying is my knowledge that they were semi-retired. I mean, now I'm not familiar with their personal finances, but again, I was not on council during Mayor Wyant. I was not on council during the majority of Mayor Tersigni, and I've seen Mayor Ellis and Tersigni attend these meetings. So I'm not trying to get into a back and forth, but I'm just going with what our constituents is saying, so I'm trying to resolve the issue.
Thank you. Okay, we have a roll call in there. Thank you,
Well,
Councilman.
I'd like to add something.
Councilwoman, go ahead.
I also want to note that this mayor is not utilizing a town vehicle or utilizing the excessive use of gasoline. So that right there is a huge savings.
Okay. Councilman?
Yeah, I got a comment as well. So, Mr. Clark, you could state that you don't believe that the two former mayors were full-time employees, have their own businesses, but I could vouch for that. Mr. Wine is my neighbor, and I saw him get in his car every day with his name on it and go to work every day. And I also saw Mr. Tresigny drive around with his name on his truck every day. So I don't know where you're getting that information from, but it's not hard to see when you're in this town that they did have full-time jobs and they were full-time mayors. It's pretty easy. I think the whole public could see that as well. I really think it's a great thing that Mayor Piazza is doing, donating some of the money back to certain entities, foregoing medical benefits. It's a huge savings, and like Mrs. Paulus mentioned, he's not going to be using a vehicle and abusing gas like our former mayor did. So, just wanted to state that for the record.
We're not going back.
No, it's not
Excuse me,
about-
Council, we're not going back and
Robert's
forth.
Rules
Excuse
of
me.
Order.
Excuse me, we let everyone talk. I said I'm going to run an open meeting, I do, but we're not getting into an argument. Okay, so everyone had an opportunity to talk. We have a motion, we have a second. Continue the roll call, please. On Councilman Clark's motion.
Councilman Clark,
Yes.
Councilman Kennedy,
Yes.
Councilman Skirbo,
No.
Council Vice President Paulus,
No.
Council President Marino.
No. Okay, so we have a motion to pass those resolutions. We had Councilman Clark discuss it.
So Councilman Clark made a motion to amend, that failed. Now before you need a motion to adopt.
Now we need a motion to adopt Resolution 2024-29.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
We've had extended conversation, we're not going to have we're going to have a dog and pony show. Those days are gone in Phillipsburg as long as I'm alive and sitting here. So we have that. Call the roll call, please.
Councilman Clark,
No.
Councilman Kennedy,
No.
Councilman Skirbo,
Yes.
Council Vice President Paulus,
Yes.
Council President Marino.
I like to vote yes, and I'm going to tell you why I'm voting yes. We're saving a lot of money, taxpayers. And as the two aforementioned former mayors, if you rode around Peterborough, you've seen them not putting 8 hours a day in there as a full-time. This is nothing but political attack on a mayor that's putting his time in and saving all kind of money. The previous mayor in that car, and I got the records to prove, 1,000 miles a month on a town car, your tax dollars. So does the motion pass? Yes, okay, thank you. Now.